Kick it on a laid-back vibe. Smoke a little, drink a little, party all night. Look up and see all the stars in the sky. Yeah, that's my kind of night. Now I ain't saying that it ain't going down in the city, cause I've been there when they turn it up. But if you need to unwound, slow down, come on out to my town, cause I know they don't do it like we do it in the country. Boot stomping, beer drinking country, slanging mud off a big truck country. If you ever get tired of them big city lights, just catch your ride out to the country. Cut off trees and bare feet country. Drop a tailgate, build a bonfire kind of country. Go on and kick it where you want, but I bet they don't, do it like we do it in the country.
No, they don't do it like we do it in the country. It's something, catch you sitting out on the tailgate with some BG bumping. All them places that they don't go, we just ride around on them dirt roads. That Chevrolet stay skint back while I'm dodging all of them potholes. We ride slow, windows down, pulling up to that rowdy crowd. Bonfire, got country girls, got plenty drinks, so it's on now. That good smoke, that good shine, that recipe for a good time. So hop up in my truck and let's ride.
Like we do it in the country. Boot stomping, beer drinking country, slanging mud off a big truck country. If you ever get tired of them big city lights, just catch your ride out to the country. Cut off trees and bare feet country. Drop a tailgate, build a bonfire kind of country. Go on and kick it where you want, but I bet they don't, do it like we do it in the country. You ever need to hit reset?
I just push pause,
I know a place.
and I know a way. So come on.
Do it like we do it in the country. Boot stomping, beer drinking country, slanging mud off a big truck country. If you ever get tired of them big city lights, just catch your ride out to the country. Cut off trees and bare feet country. Drop a tailgate, build a bonfire kind of country. Go on and kick it where you want, but I bet they don't, do it like we do it in the country. They don't do it like we do it in the country. No, they don't.
What's up, y'all? We are live here from Pro Dreams on Burbank, right next to Modesto's Lit Pizza, Walk-Ons. Right outside that door is Tiger Stadium, and we're same place as we usually are. We're just in a different little spot. We're on the couches today, where you can see a little bit more of all the different things that they have. We got a Drew Brees signed Super Bowl trophy here. This can be yours for cool $1,800. There's a bat wall here with all kind of signed bats. There's so many different things here.
Yeah, it's a little different view than they normally get. They can actually see a lot of the stuff.
Yeah, a lot of different stuff. We got our products, Buddy Brothers stuff. Hot Rod is not here tonight, but we got some of his stuff. Crawfish. It's crawfish season coming up very soon. So Hot Rod's got a seafood boil, and his barbecue sausage just came out. Also, we got a boudin king cake. A boudin king cake that you can get at Chris's Specialty Foods. Boudin king cake you can get from Chris's Specialty Foods. Thank you to Coben, Randy, Tressley, and the whole group from Chris's Specialty Foods. These are fire right now, fire. So stop by any of the 3 locations. Mine's in New Orleans, Highland Road, and Millerville. And if you're not from around here, you can get it shipped because we will ship you one. But we got to try this out.
Yeah, let's give it a shot. Dude. It's got to be like a weekly thing.
That's so good. Go to Chris's Specialty Foods. Go to chrisspecialtyfoods.com and get you a Boudin King cake because this is incredible. We have a special guest that's going to show up in just a few, and we'll get to a lot about what he does and what he's about, and he'll introduce himself and get to know him a little bit more. His name's Kyle. He's from Albany, Louisiana. But it'll be good to talk to him for a few. We are, like I said, live from Pro Dreams. We're in the middle of a transition because football season is pretty much over. You got the NFL playoffs that continue this weekend. Only a couple more weekends of that. And then, only this weekend. And then the Super Bowl.
That's it.
Super Bowl will be in February. But after that, it's going to be, for us, it's going to be pretty much straight to baseball season. We kind of skip men's basketball around here, but that will only be for a little bit much longer. They lost to Florida last night.
Yeah.
The women are playing tonight. They are a 30.5-point favorite
That's at 8 o'clock.
against Texas A&M. That is 8 o'clock tonight. I'll be home to watch most of that, the second half at least. But yeah, here we are. A few more things we're going to talk about today. But let's start with thanking our sponsors. Joey Fletcher and Lafitte's Cajun Foods. They're in West Monroe, Louisiana. They have the best pickles in the world, and I'm not just saying that. It's the truth. If you don't believe it, ask Trey Ledbetter.
He stole a
Pro
jar
Dreams.
from us.
He ate one and was like, y'all ain't getting this back, and took a whole jar.
We lost the whole jar.
They are the best pickles in the world. They're a great company, a family company that have done pretty well for themselves. I think they just got into a couple Walmarts, and they're working on the Rouse's thing too. But yeah, pickles.
My family's not a huge pickle family, but they got the jalapeno relish and the candied jalapenos. We probably eat, if I had to guess, we probably eat a jar or two, at least one jar a month, if not two. We probably go through one every couple of weeks. We put them candied jalapenos on anything that'll take them. We eat them.
Yeah, and I use the pickle relish quite a bit doing potato salads and stuff. But yeah, Joey and the family, the Fletcher family over in West Monroe, do a heck of a job with Lafitte's Cajun Foods. LP Hat Company. Tell us a little bit about your TikTok shop and what's going on there.
TikTok shop is something else. But yeah, we put 3 hats on TikTok shop. We put one of them, which a lot of y'all may or may not know, we made a neck hat. For y'all that don't know what neck is, you go look it up after the show. But we made one and it sold out in 3 days. So we're blessed for sure. But TikTok's something else. They got their own set of rules, and if you know, you know. But we're wide open, man. I got hats to make when I leave here. You know, if you need help with a hat, if you're not sure what you want, you shoot us a message. We'll talk you through it. I'm not going to be one of them companies that's going to drag you through the mud or make you pay me a fee to make you a logo or anything. You know, we just keep it simple, keep it down to earth, you know, the way I want people to treat me. But if you need merch, we can do it. There's no doubt about it.
Talk a little bit about Hot Rod and some of the stuff he's got.
Hot Rod. Hot Rod. Hot Rod's got a hand in everything. We love him to death. But he's on to something with this seasoning and barbecue sauce thing he's doing. Dude's busy. Dude's always out there.
Yeah, like I said, crawfish boil season is coming very soon. Just another month away till it gets actually going.
Oh yeah, I got my hands on one that I already got a date set for that crawfish boil bag.
Seafood boil, hot rod seafood boil. It's big time as well. He's got other seasonings and barbecue sauce. He does a lot of cook-offs and other stuff. But I think he's going to be a part of that Special Olympics thing in March too.
Yeah, I believe so.
And maybe we'll get Carissa here to talk about it when it gets closer. Brandy. There's not too much you can say about brandy that's bad. But brandy only pans. Put some salt in your mouth.
Randy came into town and then left
Yeah,
on a duck hunt.
she's only in for a hot minute. But yeah, put some salt in your mouth. She's got that BJ seasoning, the bacon jalapeno. She's got that WOP seasoning, the wild all-purpose.
That no filters, that's the ones that they can't get enough of it when we bring it to the hunting camp. I don't know exactly what it is. I think it's like a combination of seasoning and like dry Trinity, but it's some good stuff.
Then she's got that salsa, hotter than your ex salsa. And but when she's here, she's a go-getter for sure.
She brought food.
She definitely brought food, and I'm looking forward to her coming back to bring more food. Bayou Brothers Cajun barbecue sauce. We have done pretty well with our jambalaya mix that just came out.
Award winning.
We finished third in a cook-off a few weeks ago. Barbecue sauce, hot sauce, pralines, you name it. We're gonna get a little bit into the catering game. Not too big of groups, just get going and try to do some different stuff. But yeah, Bayou Brothers. It's also on the TikTok shop. It's on Amazon and about 47 other stores. We'll have some more product coming out fairly soon once we can get that going. But thankful to all of our sponsors for supporting us and letting us do what we do. Indiana. Indiana is the 2026 national champions. They're a team that everybody knows did not have a 5-star on their team, but they pretty much dominated everybody they played. Now their schedule wasn't as tough as some, but which leads to another conversation we're going to have soon. But Indiana's national champs. They went down to Miami and played an incredible game against Miami. That play that Mendoza made to break 2 tackles and dive into the end zone, that is what you call a Heisman moment.
I mean, you can say what you want about their schedule. I mean, we can say anything we want about the first 11 games, but they earned it in the last.
Oh, absolutely.
In the last 5.
They were clearly the
They
best
definitely
team.
hushed up anybody that thought that they were a joke for sure.
Yeah, they definitely are the best team in the country this year, and that there's not much anybody can say about that. They put all that to bed when they took care of Miami. They may not be all the flashy kids, but they're a lot of them are older. They're 5th and 6th year seniors, and they're a bunch of men. That's for sure. And Curtis and Nettie did a good job with the coaching and the game prep and the preparation, because some of that stuff, when they played Oregon in the playoffs or in the Big Ten championship game, the first play of the game, that receiver or that DB stepped right in front of that pass and picked it up for a pick 6. Then it was all downhill from there. Just the preparation, so they knew exactly the play that was going to be.
I think that was the biggest thing with them, though. Watching a lot of it was they didn't have all that glamour and diamonds and gold that the 5-stars get. They just went in there, worked their tail off. Coach had discipline. The discipline's a kind of a lost thing a lot of times, but they had it, and you can definitely tell when the going got tough. They they kept their composure, and because of that, because they didn't have all that flashy stuff like you would think some of them other ones would.
Right. And they were really what you would consider just the best team. And they played as a team, and they really showed. They went.
I mean, they remind me of like the OG like Alabama from like 10 years ago.
Sure.
Whenever they just
Big old linemen.
just big on both ends and
straight
just
up beat you.
and just beat you on both ends and special teams, offense, defense, just totally embarrass you.
Hey, buddy, can you hear me? See first. Kyle.
Hey, can you hear me?
Oh,
Yeah, what's
I
up,
got
buddy?
you now. What's
Hey,
up?
what's up? What's up? Nice to see y'all.
Hey, good to see you. This is Kyle Stewart
Yes,
with
sir.
Southern Rollers, and we're going to talk a little bit about that coming up soon. But tell me what you thought about the championship game and Indiana's win.
Man, I tell you, look, like I caught the very end of what y'all were saying. I agree with you on the fact of like the old 2010s Alabama team reminded me a lot of that, but Miami had me going until the last minute. I thought they were gonna pull it off. I thought Miami had it in the bag. He just
Until
didn't need
Carson
to. He just didn't
Until
need to
Carson
throw that tape.
and that's when it was over.
If he could have put that ball another 5 yards ahead of him, he probably would have scored. I mean, it was.
Yeah, he had time too. He didn't have to take that shot.
I know it wasn't like he would rush, or I felt like he had all day in the pocket, pretty much the entire game. I don't know why he took that shot when he did, but it's not for us to decide.
He tried to make a home run and ended up throwing the last pass of his career.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But yeah, Indiana was clearly the best team when it all came down to it, and there's not much people could say different about who was number one or who belonged or who didn't belong. But they went out there and was the number one seed and just beat everybody.
It's a fact.
That is true. And again, going back to what y'all said, like that old Alabama team, we haven't seen that in a very long time, especially with the NIL. We haven't seen pure dominance until this year's Indiana team. I felt like
Right. Everybody's got money these days, and that's all it takes to build your team now. And if everybody has it, it's going to be who has more of it. But tell us a little bit again about LP Hat Company.
I'll tell you a little bit about it, but I want to talk about Kyle a
It's
little bit
coming.
too.
He got a slide.
Okay. But in a nutshell, I mean, you see what we got up there. We can do koozies, hats, cutting boards. We got to start doing some stickers. Actually, going to start next week engraving some aluminum crawfish or stainless crawfish paddles. It's that time of year, and everybody knows about that. We want to, you want to have your name or company name or company logo on a crawfish paddle. We're going to start doing those. But pretty much, I mean, if you can imagine it, and it's not anything that you need a big fancy machine for, I can probably do it.
In that TikTok shop, jump on that
TikTok shop. It's just now getting right. We're going to put a few more hats on next week and really launch that probably in a couple of weeks, probably 2 or 3 weeks. We're going to really launch that TikTok shop full blast because they got there's a lot of rules and stuff that we weren't aware of before we did it. We weren't really quite ready.
All right, a little bit about the portal, and a lot of that's going on. The portal king himself, Lane Kiffin, has signed 40 players. That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't think he can sign 40 every year.
No.
but he had to flip the roster because the roster with Brian Kelly wasn't where it should have been. But he has pretty much got an upgrade in every position group, and it's pretty much the fact that they, the schedule's going to be tough next year. But with the way he's set up, they got a shot to at least surprise some people. Kyle, what you think about the portal that Lane Kiffin's putting together right now?
You know, obviously, like you just said, Lane Kiffin's a beast in the portal. I think that's where he's worth his money at, is recruiting within the portal. And look, I think that's the game though. I think not that recruiting high school kids doesn't matter, but a lot of your star talent, I think, is going to come from the portal. And if you can't win in the portal, I don't think they'll be able to win on the field. So, and like I said, Lane's one of the best, in my opinion, one of the best at it. He even at Ole Miss was the best at it. So I think we're set up pretty good for the upcoming year. Especially, to me, the biggest standout was Sam Levitt. Obviously, not that Nussmeier was a bad quarterback, but Sam Levitt's proven, and I feel like he'll definitely be an upgrade to Nussmeier for sure.
Yeah, Nuss was hurt for most of the year last year and had to play anyway. And he was put with a system and a scheme that didn't fit him.
At
and
all.
You put him
Yeah.
in the scheme,
Like,
then it's a whole different year last year.
I would agree. Nussmeier, in my opinion, was a gunslinger. He's not a screen pass guy. So like you said, that was really a big downfall for him.
Yeah, they signed Prince yesterday. Princewell, the defensive end from Ole Miss, and Jacob Seaton is still on the board. He hasn't signed yet. He needs to sign this afternoon or this evening to be able to get into LSU. But something tells me if he decides to go to LSU, they'll find a way to get him in.
Yeah, I think so.
They'll find a way. Yeah, that's been pretty impressive and something we'll look forward to and actually be excited about LSU football coming up.
Yeah, it's been a couple of years since we could really get fired up about it for sure.
Hot Rod Creole, you can find his stuff all over the place on his website, on Facebook, and a bunch of different stores. Bayou Dust Seasoning, garlic butter, seafood boil, a dirty rice mix, a jambalaya mix. I actually cooked that dirty rice the other
Saw
day.
that.
It's going to be my lunch tomorrow. But Hot Rod, his barbecue sauce just came out, and it's good too. Hot Rod's Creole barbecue sauce. But yeah, find his stuff, pick it up. That garlic butter.
Garlic butter is just
it's
legit.
It is definitely legit. We sell it in our store, and we're out more than we're not. All right, this is a crazy situation. So a guy plays at Alabama for 2 years. He gets drafted by the San Antonio Spurs. He plays in the G League for 2 years. He's on his third year of his NBA contract. And things aren't going great in the G League. And he re-signed with Alabama. He's going to play on Saturday. That's just confusing.
It ain't right. You gotta fix it.
How a guy plays college basketball, gets drafted, plays in professional basketball, but it's going to play Saturday when Alabama plays Tennessee.
They gotta fix it.
Because the judge said he can play. Like, that just don't make sense.
I mean, at least he's got a legitimate argument. He's just not being stupid about it. Like, he's thought. You can tell that they thought about it for a while, and they went back and forth for a while to come up with this decision, and they had evidence to support it because the judge ultimately supported it.
But just like in the Trinidad Chambliss situation, trying to get him in a 6 year, the judge in that situation is an Ole Miss guy.
This kind of reminds me of the time when I was 17 years old, about to turn 18, and the drinking age was 18. And then right before I turned 18, drinking age turned to 21. And I had to wait 3 more years. That's what this reminds me of. Like, he just missed out on the new stuff, so he decided he wanted to go back. This was like when I was 20 and I wanted to go back and play one more game in high school because I missed it or whatever. That's what it feels like to
And
me.
it's wild. And there's going to be more and more of this. Who says, all right, LeBron James left high school and went straight to the pros. He's never been to college.
There's definitely going to be more of, because this judge that granted this restraining order against the NBA, he set precedents. From now on, anybody going forward is going to say, "Well, y'all did it for this guy," and it's going to go through. It's going to happen. The schools, especially like Alabama, LSU, these big schools got money, and they got money to represent these guys because they want them back.
So he'll get paid more this year for the rest of the year for Alabama than he would playing in the G League.
It's just crazy. I mean, there's the problem. That's problem number one right there.
So it'll be interesting when this gets all situated and see how that turns out.
Problem number one, and then problem number two is they're allowing it. Hey, there's my boy.
There you go.
Hey, look at that. Two good-looking dudes right there.
There he is, huh?
It's two good-looking dudes.
Right?
I want to say something about Kyle before I let him say something. Kyle, I already told you this before, buddy, but you are inspiration to so many people, dude. I really, really glad that I met you and I'm friends with you, because you got a way of doing things, man, that I don't know if I could do it if I was in your situation, man. But you get up every day with a smile on your face and you make it happen, brother. And I commend you for that. And I'm glad to call you my friend.
Man, you really don't know how much that means coming from you, especially because, like you just talked about earlier with all your stuff going on with the TikTok shop and stuff. I really take inspiration from you as well when
Appreciate
like
that.
getting stuff done. And so, yeah, and you kind of got me into the hack game with the patches. So
That's right.
I do thank you for that.
Well, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I grew up in Albany, Louisiana. It's like 15 minutes away from Hammond. It's not a real big town. We got like one red light. That's it. A McDonald's and a gas station. And like you mentioned, obviously the wheelchair. But there wasn't a whole lot to do to start with, especially being in a wheelchair. And then, but the main reason I'm able to be this way is without them, I wouldn't be able to do the hats, the all the hunts and stuff we do. But I wanted to start Southern Rovers and create the brand to show people that the situation doesn't stop you. Is it hard? Absolutely. To be honest, there are days I want to quit, but if I quit, I'm never going to get to do anything. If you lay down, you're not going to get to see the reward, and you just got to keep pushing. And that's what Southern Rovers was built around. I wanted to show people that because I've seen so many people who, if they just got up and pushed themselves just a little more, they would have accomplished great things. But they gave up too early. So that was my dream with this.
So are you on? You're on the TikTok shop right now?
I am not. Well, So, like he said, there were so many rules, but I didn't know about either. I'm trying to get it back. I got a violation, and I'm working on getting it back on the shop. But my plan is to have it on the shop, real soon.
But you can buy it off your website, correct?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's linked to all my social media. Everything's still up. I'm just not on the TikTok shop. You can even buy it off Facebook now.
What's the website?
www.southernrollers.com.
Southernrollers.com. All right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I went to that website and looked up a few things earlier today.
My favorite thing, I'm gonna tell y'all a story, and I have one right next to me. My favorite item on the shop right now, which we just came out with, was the coffee mug. Because, see, growing up, again, there wasn't a whole lot to do, and me and my family were real tight. We're real close. So, me and my grandpa drank coffee every day when I got off of school at 2:38. I could time it to the minute. He would have it ready, and so I just released a couple coffee mugs with our brand on them. It's a very limited drop, but I plan on getting more really soon. But yeah, that's my favorite item on the shop right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy a mug off your site, and we're gonna set it on the counter every time we have a podcast. So
Let me tell you. Look, I will get it to you. You just let me know what you want.
we'll definitely take care of it, and so you can have a little something, and they can see Southern Rollers on the podcast every week.
Oh man, thank you. That'd be great.
And you can welcome to come on anytime, and we're gonna
Man,
get you
I'm
in
glad.
here one day.
Well, let me tell y'all, I'm having a blast because I love sports. Like sports is something I grew up doing. Again, I had to do it a little differently, but I still play football and stuff, and I love talking about it. Uh, I was in high school, and they let me be with the team. I traveled with them when we went to the playoffs, and I
You
just
were
fell in love with football.
you were Albany Hornet.
Oh yeah, for sure. I was number 66 my freshman year, and then I switched to number 20 my sophomore year.
There you go. But yeah, we'll get you out here. This is an incredible place. Half the place is a card shop. You see all the different cards you can find, and then
Oh
this
yeah,
side is
I collect them from time to time. Right now,
You can
I
imagine.
just got
you gonna
a
put
signed Kayvon Thibodeau card that I'm really excited about. I just got it recently.
yeah. So you can come hang out with us anytime. We're here every Thursday night. We'll just pick a time to get you out here, and you can join us in person.
Oh, for sure, man. We'll have a good time too, because something else I forgot to say earlier. You know, being from Louisiana, I like to eat, and so
Oh,
to eat,
we always
eat.
got food here.
You gotta cook, and that's something, especially as I got older, that I got into, and I saw those products y'all had. I'm gonna have to try that. I've never seen that seasoned jambalaya pack before, but that looked good. But that's something I got into recently, and that's where I met Joe. Was the cook off? We did the jambalaya and pasta.
So my barbecue sauce and hot sauce is at Cane's in Springfield, Livingston, and
Albany.
Albany.
Oh, you got it all that? Oh, yeah, man, I'm gonna pick some up tomorrow, dude.
The jambalaya mix isn't there yet, but the barbecue sauce and the hot sauce is.
We'll get you a good deal. We'll trade you some jambalaya mix for a coffee mug. That'd be a good trade.
Deal.
Yeah,
We'll do it.
we'll
We
definitely
can
get you
make
hooked
that
up.
happen.
And I know a guy that'll make a hat for you too.
Oh yeah, I see one of my hats hanging right there.
Yeah,
There, two of them maybe.
the blue one, right,
There it is.
here. That's the one that he made. Like
He
I
made this
said,
one. Yeah, see this one right here.
and
That's
that's awesome. Like I said,
that's
he kind of showed me the way into the patches. Before I met him, I didn't really know how to do it, but he kind of taught me how to do it. I was watching him do it, and I had already kind of had a hat press, but I wasn't gonna do it without watching somebody. And when I watched him, I was like, man, that's awesome. I'm gonna get some made. Come to find out, the lady he uses is was my aunt. I didn't know it the whole time. They live right next to each other.
Mm-hmm. That's
there
a
you
fact.
go. It's a small world, especially out in that part of the world.
Oh yeah.
That's a
Especially
everybody knows, that's a everybody knows everybody type town.
oh yeah, no, I probably know about 90% of the people that live here.
So my friend Gabe Woods is an Albany guy.
Oh yeah, no, he taught me my senior year. He taught me
Oh, did he?
civics. Yeah,
Yeah,
he taught.
he's a good friend. He's a coach now
Yeah, Nichols, huh?
at Nichols. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a good friend of mine.
but
I'm gonna get him over here to talk Nichols baseball too.
no, I want to. Hey, I'm coming with y'all that day, cause
Uh,
so we had a running bet when I was in high school. Thank God I never lost. But me and Coach Gabe had a bet to where if LSU beat Ole Miss in football, he had to wear an LSU shirt while he taught us. Thank God I never lost.
Because you ain't wearing that red and blue.
No, I'm purple and gold all the way. I don't know if you've seen my shirt, but I'm purple and gold all the way.
So just this past week, 3 different players were announced to be in the Hall of Fame next year. Carlos Beltran, Andrew Jones, and Jeff Kent. I saw there was a whole list of people that were nominated, but those 3 are the only 3 that got the 75% that you have to get to be inducted. And those three dudes could flat out play.
That's a fact.
And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Carlos Beltran, who played with the Mets,
Play with a bunch of
he played with a bunch of teams, but he is going into the Hall as a Met. And then Andrew Jones, like, Lord, that dude. There's not much you can say bad about that dude.
That dude was something else,
that dude
man.
was special. And then as a Brave, and then Jeff Kent is going in as a San Francisco Giant. But 3 dudes going to the Hall of Fame. Those 3 dudes are special.
If you ever get a chance to go, I don't know if either one of you have ever been, but if you ever get a chance to go, don't miss the chance to go to the Hall of Fame in Cooperstown. We went and spent a week up there when Trey played in the biggest ball tournament in the country is at Cooperstown, and we went and played in it, and we didn't have a chance to win. I mean, there was no way, but we went to the Hall of Fame, and we met. I can't even remember who we met, but we met famous baseball players, and we missed the induction week by 1 week. It was the next week after, and it's just a special. There's nothing there but an Amish and old country. It reminds me a lot of Ponchatoula, the downtown part of Ponchatoula. It's just old fashioned. There's nothing there, and then you turn the corner, and on this one strip is the Ripley's. Believe it or not, it's 100%. It turns into a tourist town, and you can get the best pizza I ever ate there, and there's card shops on every corner, and everybody's been there for 30, 40, 50 years in these card shops, and there's just old 60, 70-year-old dudes that seen it all, man. It's just, if you like baseball, you just can't pass it up if you ever get a chance to go.
Kyle, who's your pro baseball team?
My pro baseball team? No. Baseball's probably my worst sport. but I would have to pick the
Everybody got
Astros
a year on that though.
because I love Bregman was there. Now I know he just left, but Bregman
Chicago
was
Cub.
there.
Yeah,
Huh?
he's a Chicago Cub now. But
Yeah, well,
I like the
he
Astros back in the day when it was
he was an Astro for a long time, so I'm still rocking with the Astros.
Lance Bergman, Jeff Bagwell, and Craig Biggio.
Oh yeah.
That's when I became an Astros fan. The Killer Bees. But
Like I said, baseball probably my worst sport, so I'm not really. I know the basics, but I don't know them all in
I was
detail.
always like Atlanta Braves. Atlanta Braves
well,
was just the team.
they were always the one on TV.
Exactly.
And a lot of people around here likes the Cubs too because
Yeah, they were on TV.
on
also.
WGN or
Mhm. Oh, Harry Carey.
Harry Carey. Brandy. Brandy with Only Pants, her white chocolate pralines, her salsas, her seasonings. If you ever get a chance to get some of her stuff is ridiculous. She's in Texas working a lot or hunting.
She's duck hunting right now.
She's duck hunting.
We don't know where, undisclosed location.
So we'll probably get her when it warms up because hunting season's got to be coming to an end in a few weeks. But yeah, Brandy's a good.
We love her, for sure.
But we love her better when she's here because she brings food,
Oh yeah.
and we like our food. LSU baseball coming up real soon. They opened up scrimmages for preseason this weekend. It's going to be miserably cold when they try to scrimmage this weekend. Adam will not be there for
They
this
probably
weekend.
won't do anything this weekend. It's supposed to rain, I think, like a lot of rain.
Not down here.
I don't know.
Central part of the state, no, it is, but it's going to be cold.
Those scrimmages too. Another thing, if you've never been to one of them scrimmages, those scrimmages are cool because they're a lot more laid back. I seen a guy walk in. We went to several of them last year. I seen a guy walk in with 3 Papa John's pizzas and just walk right in, and they don't serve concessions, so you can just bring in whatever you want. It looks like, and they play a weird game where like you get points for doing good, not just making home runs, and like the score was like 90-80 at the end of the game.
Yeah, they have.
It's interesting. You get a 1 point for a single, you get a point for a stolen base, you get a point for a quality at bat. It's pretty neat, and it's definitely something to do. But I definitely 100% bought my tickets today for the opening day and put in my time off so I could be off for the 2:00 start because I ain't missing the opening day. I've been the last 3 years and we enjoy it. Weather's miserable for opening day in baseball, but
It's going to be so fun though.
I ain't missing it. Even I'll be freezing to death and I'll be complaining the whole time, but I'll be there. I'll be drinking my $11 beers, and I'll be there, miserable or not.
Yeah, it's always a good time, and they are uber talented right now. They have a very good chance to go wire to wire number 1. They're number 1 in some polls, number 2 in others, but they're going to
When
be.
you start hearing them guys talk about the team could be better than what we've had, it's just hard to believe that it can happen.
And we won it all last year.
It's just, they start talking about they're better than the last 2 championship teams potentially. That's just,
And potentially
it's hard to believe. That's crazy.
it could be Kim Mulkey has a chance to do something this year. Lane Kiffin is going to have a chance to compete. Lane Kiffin's going to have a chance to compete. The basketball team is not very good, but if what we talk about is going to happen next year, they could be back to competing real soon. And then Jay Johnson winning the championship in baseball. LSU is by far going to be the place to be.
Oh, there's no doubt.
With them and Verge, I'm working on getting Verge here. I know some people, so I'm working on it. He's making his little media rounds right now with WAB and Channel 2 and all them. But
He's got a lot to talk about right now.
He's doing an incredible job. Incredible job. And basically, what he was saying was, I heard him say yesterday, the three past national champions, all from the Big Ten, all three of them did not play a Power Four team in the non-conference. So why are we playing Clemson? Why are we playing Notre Dame? Why are we playing UCLA? Why are we playing all these teams in the non-conference when the last three teams that won a national championship don't have to play that tough a schedule? So he's saying we should only play Louisiana Tech, Southeastern.
I like the tough schedule, but I'm not a fan of the top 10 matchup to open the game, to open the season. I've never been a fan of that. The Alabama Florida State deal kind of showed what I'm talking about, because you don't really even know who you got in that first game. You haven't played against anybody but your own team, and your own team, you know them and they know you. Like, and if you look at it, like everybody thought Florida State was going to be holding the trophy up on Monday, and then they were no good because they weren't no good to begin with. But Alabama was still trying to figure it out, and they figured it out. And I'm just not a big fan of either everybody play a game like that for the first game or nobody play a game like that for the first game, because it really sets you up for something bad.
Yeah, we talked about a couple weeks ago. We talked about like changing the bowl system and how the bowl thing works. And so if you can, one of the options I heard was moving the bowls to opening weekend, so everybody plays a big game.
That's the best one I heard so far.
And then
like a jamboree type thing.
Basically, you play in week 0. Then when you get to the championship, when you get to the playoffs, you can seed them 1 to 24, 1 to 16, whatever number you pick.
And there's no more bowl games.
And you play home sites back to back to back weeks. And then the national championship is on January 1st. And then the portal can open on January 2nd. And the coaches aren't going to jump if it's back in December.
The biggest deal with that, though, and I love it, but the biggest deal with that is I watched some big time games. I don't remember the teams, but I watched some top 15 matchups in bowl weekend or whatever that had probably 1,000 people there. Like games that I don't know the exact team, but let's just like say LSU Houston. Like the stadium was there was empty spots everywhere in it, but you can bet if that game would have happened on September the 3rd or whatever, or August the 28th, that place would have been
everybody's excited about the opening of the season.
The place would have been slammed. It would have been a place to sit.
You can do all that, and the bowls still get their bowl because it's at the beginning of the year.
You could probably charge more money per ticket
and make more money.
I mean, you could probably get more of everything because everybody's fired up going into that first game.
And that's the best solution I've seen so far.
Well, that falls right into the whole thing I was saying, like either make everybody play a team equal to them that first week or make nobody play a team equal to them. And that kind of falls right into that. Like you could have your LSU versus Clemson game, and you could have your Alabama versus, UCLA or whatever.
Yeah, because everybody's played.
And this place will be packed. There's no doubt.
And then have the 3 rounds of playoffs be at home sites to where there's 100,000 people.
Yeah, then do your semifinal and
semifinals in the Superdome
championship
and at the Superdome and Jerry's World.
You could almost do it where it would be like the Super Bowl, where one year you could do it in the Superdome, next year you could do it in the Rose Bowl, next year you could do it.
Sure. And have the rotation of the.
And it would mean more. Of course, that would be a less of a chance for people like me and Adam to go to some of these games because that would raise the ticket price tremendously. But I don't mind watching them from home.
Me neither, but one day we'll get there. One day we'll get there. But yeah, so what you think, Kyle, about how the football scheduling?
I 100% agree with y'all. I think either we all need to play a team equal the first week because it really becomes a disadvantage. Like you said, I think Florida State and Alabama was a very good example of that. Florida State looked tremendous, and then come the rest of the year, they didn't look like the same team. Alabama was still trying to figure it out. They didn't know their roster that well. It doesn't work good. I agree with y'all. I think we either all need to play somebody the best week, like a ranked matchup, or figure out a different way. Because then us playing Clemson, right? So, granted we won, but what if we didn't win and that set us back, and then we have to go play SEC play? We got beat up. Now we're in fight mode every week. We
Clemson
gotta
comes
win
in.
every week. So I agree.
Either that or the only other option you really got is don't let Division II schools play against Division I schools or whatever. Like don't let them schools even come around to any team. Like no Western Kentucky's and none of them. That'd be the only other option. Just eliminate it altogether.
Let them,
Then they lose a lot of revenue.
let them have their own league. And
just let them play their FCS schools or whatever and let us play our schools. That'd be the only. But then, like I said, they make most of them guys make their entire football budget off of coming to LSU and getting their ass whipped. I mean, it's just that $1 billion.
That's like when
It's
Southeastern played LSU.
That's the only reason they would do it. I mean, why else would they come to LSU to get stomped in the mud? And if it wasn't for the money that buys their jerseys.
Southern.
Yeah, I mean, they get money for their new jerseys and weights and all. Like I said, they get all their money for football. They get more money in that one game than they get for their other 11 games the whole year. And that's why you see some of them teams early in the year go play. I seen some of them. I kept seeing the same names at different Division I powerhouses. Like they played 3 or 4 hard teams and probably made several $1 million to and still end up winning 7 or 8 games and doing good in their league. Just and probably helped them play in all them big
Going
schools.
7-3 and 3 against Power 4 teams.
Yeah, and 3 losses are against
and end up getting $10 million.
Yeah. And then when it's time to do their playoffs or whatever, like they make a run because they're good. The record says 7-3 because they lost to LSU, Alabama, and Texas.
Right.
Yeah.
I get
it.
So we'll see what they come up with, and hopefully we'll be on the right side of it next year. Lafitte's Pickles, the best pickles in the world from West Monroe. They have candied jalapenos, they have regular jalapenos, they have pickle relish, and they have pickles. Those are incredible. The best pickles in the world, and I'm not just the only one saying that. But if you can get your hands on some of the Lafitte pickles, I think they're at Cane's. And
they're not at Cane's.
They're not at Cane's yet?
At least not the one at Livingston, because I had a funny story about Lafitte's. We were doing something, and I opened the fridge to get some Lafitte's candied jalapenos out, and they were gone. They were empty. So my wife said, "Oh, they got them at Cane's." I was like, "I don't think they do, but I'm gonna go look." So I went to Cane's, and Cane's had their own brand of sweet pickles, and they had a couple of other of the competitors, and that wasn't good enough for me. So I got in my truck and drove to the Denham Springs Walmart to get them which is about 30 minutes from my house, because that's the pickles the peppers I wanted in my food. They're that good. I mean, I'm not just. We're not being paid to do this. I promise you. This is legit.
Nope. The last bottle of pickles we had, Trey took them.
I've had several since then, and like I said, they don't last long. They don't. And Cane's may have them. They just didn't have them when I went. Maybe they were sold out, but they definitely are definitely. Yeah, and they sell them in the gallon bucket too. So like, it's legit.
Yeah, we need to get us a gallon bucket. Just set it right there.
I was going to hit him up for the gallon bucket when we were going to do the pulled pork sliders, and it fell through. But I was going to be like, dude, we need like a couple of them gallons. I know we don't need that many pickles for the pulled pork, but we're going to definitely eat them.
Oh, for sure. But yeah, if you can get your hands on some Lafitte's, they're down here a lot. They come down to football games and different kinds of stuff. But they're from West Monroe, and it's an incredible family. Joey and the two other the dad and the brothers do an outstanding job of their little small company. Thomas Kane, if you are looking for a cruise in 2027, you can join the Thomas Kane cruise, going to was it Cozumel and some of these other places, and then you get Belize, the Roatan, Belize, and Cozumel, and then you can hear 3 exclusive performances by Thomas Kane.
Are you going?
That's in 2027, so I don't know. That's a long time from
Well,
now.
that can happen. That can happen.
July 25th through Sunday, August 1st of 2027. He is at, where's he at? Friday night, he's at a Mardi Gras ball
Mm-hmm.
in Livingston.
He's the king, or whatever they call him. He's the king of the Mardi Gras parade, or whatever.
And then he'll be at his parents' place, Warsaw, early in February. But he's got his whole schedule. You can find it on thomascanemusic.com. Catch him up on Facebook and the other platforms. He's on TikTok, so he's playing a lot on TikTok now too. But thomascanemusic.com, and you can catch all of his shows because he's super talented.
great friend of ours,
And
and
a great friend of ours.
definitely. And I've been to 3 or 4 shows here this year, and every one of them I went to was completely different. You get something different every time from him. He's just a good dude, and it's a good friend of ours. Definitely go check him out.
He's been on the show before, and he will be back on the show in a few weeks. We're working out a date for that, but yeah, he'll be back on the show. We're looking for next week. Kendall Schaefer should be here. That's another talented musician, and we're looking to get some more guests in the show. If you know of anybody who wants to come join the show and hang out and talk to us, come on. Message one of us, and we will get it set up. Chase Tyler. Chase Tyler is Spanish Town's coming up in a couple weeks, February 14th. That's going to be an incredibly busy weekend with Spanish Town, with LSU baseball, with the Texas Club. That's something that
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
I'm dogged up. My wife already told me I can't go to nothing.
I will probably end up at Spanish Town, not for the parade necessarily, but I'll end up probably at that show with Paper Chase, Chase Tyler, Lauren Lee, Ben Ragsdale, DJ Dylan Wayne.
I can tell you exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be using this here pack of seafood bowl on 10 pounds of shrimp for my wife for Valentine's Day.
DJ Dylan Wayne. Dylan Wayne's the dude I was talking about. That's a DJ that's got a event coming up.
Oh, okay.
I just got to figure out that date. Hope it's not March 21st. Because they seem to always be.
March is like stupid, bro.
They seem to always, all the events seem to all be on the same day. Usually during football season, it's whatever open date weekend is. That's where
Dude,
everybody plays their game.
Another little plug. We got the Tracy Lawrence on the 14th. Got the
That's the week before.
Special Olympics
On the
on the
21st.
21st. And then I just made a handshake deal yesterday to go to Brent's Smoking Cajun sanctioned barbecue competition and sell hats and shirts.
What date is that?
It's the weekend after that Friday and Saturday. I think the 25th and 26th, I think,
Well,
in Tylertown, Mississippi. So it's every weekend. Just it's that time of year though when the
and then
warm up.
the Cajun Kick guy, Brandon with Cajun Kick, he just opened up a store
Mm-hmm.
in Pass Christian, and that grand opening is, I want to say, the 14th. So
That warm weather is going to have everybody ready to do something. That's what we're trying to warm up.
but yeah, also February 21st, the week after that, Chase Tyler's turned 40.
I think we're going to be there for that one.
I will most certainly be
Yeah,
there.
but we.
Yes. At LaBerge, at Edge. Chase is turning 40. I'm turning 40 in September. So I was the other day years old when I realized Chase and I were the same age. Because he's turning 40, and guess what? I am too.
We're going to have to get Mason at that show too.
Yeah. Get Kyle to come to the show too.
Hey, I'll definitely come. I heard Chase one night in Grand Isle. I was down there fishing. He was playing at the marina. Man, that was one of the best nights I've had fishing. Because I had music and I got to fish. Man, it was awesome.
Yeah, Chase is a good friend of the podcast too. We opened the show with Thomas Kane's song, and we closed the show with Chase Tyler's song. But Chase is a very good friend of the program, of the show, and of both of our companies. Chase has him an LP company hat.
That he does.
And Chase has plenty of Bayou Brothers barbecue sauce, hot sauce, and jambalaya mix. So we keep him stocked, and he lets us use his song, and he will be on the show at some point in time too, whenever his crazy schedule slows down just a little bit. But more time for Kyle. Get you on the screen here.
All right.
There we go. We're glad you were able to come on and hang out with us.
Thank y'all again, man. I had a great time. I got to learn a lot, especially about y'all seasons, which I'm again going to get tomorrow. I am really excited about that. And then of course always hanging out with Joe this morning.
And yeah, we will make sure we find a way to get you here whenever you want to come. We're here every Thursday night. We weren't here on Christmas Day or New Year's Day, but every other Thursday we're here. And there's plenty of stuff to look at in here. And bring your checkbook, because you might end up buying something.
Everything for sale.
Hey, this Super Bowl trophy right here, if you want it, it only costs $1,800.
You can get it.
Yeah, that's a little out my budget, but
it's signed by Drew Brees.
Have to sell a few more hats.
It's signed by Drew Brees.
See, that changes a lot, because that's a little being a legend.
As awesome as this place is, I want to give one little plug for Trey and Pro Dreams. Like you really can buy anything in here. And I reached out.
This couch is all set.
I reached out to him the other day because my son's school, Doyle High School, was doing a fundraiser they do every year, and I reached out to Trey about getting something to auction off for the team, and he come through and gave me a great deal on something when he didn't have to do it. Gave me a great deal on an autographed Skip Bertman baseball that we're going to auction off for the school, and probably quadruple my money. He didn't have to do that, but that's just the kind of dude he is, and that's the kind of thing it's kind of what they do here. They set up auctions at places and sell a lot of this memorabilia and don't really take a lot of profit off of them and give the money to the charities, and it's a pretty cool deal.
Yeah, they're at all the LSU baseball games, all the football games, all the basketball games.
I cannot wait to come there with y'all and see all that stuff. It looks awesome.
But yeah, Joe's son Trey just came in the door.
Yeah.
But yeah, Trey Ledbetter does a lot of different fundraisers and sets up at a lot of different places. He was at the first pitch banquet last week that we went to.
He's very gracious.
He's a good dude, and he's the one that called us and said, "Hey, can you come do your show here?" And I'm like, "Yeah, cool, for sure,
absolutely,
for sure." Joe Burrow, Whit Weeks.
Yeah, I mean, just looking around, there's a Bertman, a Burrow, Derek Curiel, Michael Jordan, Muhammad Ali,
John Rocker,
Paul
Skeens.
Yeah, Kate Anderson, Pete Rose, Jose Canseco, Larry Bird. I mean, just some of the ones I can see without getting up. I mean, it's ridiculous what he's got here.
And you'll see it when you come in here. This is an incredible
There's
place.
Jerry Rice and Joe Montana right there.
It's
I mean,
it's in the parking lot where Walgreens is, right off of campus. And Joe might take you to walk on to get your drink on before the show.
Oh
too.
yeah, that's too easy. That's too easy. That's where we meet up at before any
Right.
podcast. We meet up at Walk-Ons and have a few beverages. And
Y'all have a good time, huh?
yeah, heck yeah, man. If you're not having fun, then why are you doing it, buddy?
Then why are you here? Exactly.
Oh, yeah. We definitely gonna have a good time. We got big plans for 26 for sure.
But we,
Oh yeah, I mean, just some of the stuff that you were texting me about, I'm really excited for.
Oh, yeah. We got a couple things
I
coming
ain't
up.
gonna say it because I don't want to put you out there like that, but
But I ain't worried about it. We got a couple of things. We invited Kyle to a fishing rodeo we're gonna do in a couple of months. That's definitely gonna happen. And I don't even remember the other thing. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on. We love Kyle, and I'm glad. I said before, I'm glad he's a good friend of mine. I'm proud to know him. Can't wait to do more stuff with him. Always trying to, probably the least capable, but definitely the first one to step up and volunteer. Man, he's always on me about coming to do stuff with me, and we love him for that.
Because look, you don't get nowhere in life by sitting in the house.
That's right. I was telling everybody. I shared your video of you putting the deer corn out, man. That was something else.
Look,
I love.
I was so nervous too because it was slipping. It kept sliding, so I was trying to like hold it and drive, but I got it there.
That was awesome. I'm gonna let you go put my deer corn out next time.
Hey, I'll do it for you. You know that.
all right, well, Kyle, we're gonna wrap up here, but we appreciate you coming out. And I got a basketball game to watch because the women are playing on TV, and they're a 30-point favorite. So I got to watch them boys, the women team play. And but who's your Super Bowl team?
My Super Bowl team. Now, I have to go NFC just because the Saints are NFC. I would have loved though for what you call it to get one more. I wanted Josh Allen to get one because that boy has.
Josh Allen got to worry about winning a playoff game before he can win a Super Bowl.
I know, but he like to
not
me,
winning that game
not winning that one didn't help. But to me, I feel like he
coach a job.
I feel like he is the most talented quarterback in the league as far as intangibles, the physicals. I feel like he's built for it all. He just when it's in that moment, he just never gets a good break. And I wanted to see him
somehow they find a way to lose.
It's like Dan Marino.
Lose playoffs games.
Or like John Elway. How many years did John Elway play before he finally got
Not
there?
one. It was a lot of years.
Two of them, but it took him, forever.
100 years.
Yeah, we appreciate having you, buddy, and look forward to having you in person here. I think we talked about it. I think we can definitely, after being here, we definitely better make that happen, man.
Oh yeah, and
I don't see that being a problem at all.
We'll talk more about it for sure, but I do thank y'all for letting me come on, and I had a great time, and I can't wait to see y'all again, boys.
Yeah, and one of these events coming up, we'll get your tent next to ours, and we'll just hang out all festival.
Wherever y'all need me to be, y'all just let me know. I'll be there.
We will. We'll find a date for you and get one out there closer to you, so you ain't got to go too far because some of these events are way out the way.
Hey, like I said, that's all right. I like being out the house anyway.
Oh, no doubt. But we'll catch up with you soon. All right, buddy?
All right, catch up with you soon, buddy. Thank y'all.
Yep.
All right, have a good one.
You too.
All right, y'all. Check us out next week. Next week we will have Kendall Schaefer here. Is the goal, is the plan, and we will see what happens and see who's going to the Super Bowl next week. And y'all have a good one, and get these Boudin King cakes from Chris's Specialty Foods.
I come from Louisiana, from the banks of the Pontchartrain. I was born in an old houseboat in the eye of a hurricane. I've been all around this great big world, but no matter where I roam, I'll always come back to Louisiana, 'cause Louisiana is home. People stop and ask me where it is that I come from. I tell them I am so down south, even the Mississippi's scared to run. Oh, from Bourbon Street to Baton Rouge, from Malibu to Thibodeau, I'll always come back to Louisiana, 'cause Louisiana is home. We got cypress storms and sauce pecan, jambalaya and fado. Through all these blues and Mardi Gras too, and the bars they never close. Well, you can take me away from this bayou state, but I won't be gone too long. And I'll always come back to Louisiana, 'cause Louisiana is home. Can take me away from this bayou state, but I won't be gone too long. And I'll always come back to Louisiana, 'cause Louisiana is my home.